Why the world feels less stable than ever in 2026. The world feels different, more uncertain, more tense. Across continents, people sense that something is changing. Wars are expanding, global rivalries are intensifying, economic pressure is growing, and for many, the future feels increasingly unpredictable. For decades after the Cold War, much of the world experienced a period of relative stability. Global trade expanded, technology connected societies, and major powers avoided direct confrontation. There was a widespread belief that economic interdependence would reduce the chances of large-scale conflict. But that era is beginning to fade. Today, geopolitical tensions are rising almost everywhere. The United States and China are locked in a growing struggle for economic, military, and technological dominance. Russia's war in Ukraine shattered assumptions about security in Europe. Conflicts in the Middle East continue destabilizing entire regions, and across Asia, military competition is accelerating. The world is entering a new era of strategic rivalry. At the same time, warfare itself is changing. Modern conflicts are no longer fought only with tanks and missiles. Today's battles involve cyber attacks, drones, artificial intelligence, economic sanctions, and information warfare. A nation can be weakened digitally, financially, or politically without a single shot being fired. The line between war and peace has become increasingly blurred. Technology has also transformed how people experience global instability. For the first time in history, billions of people witness wars, crises, and disasters in real time through smartphones and social media. Every missile strike, every protest, every political crisis becomes instantly visible across the world. This constant exposure creates a sense that instability is everywhere all at once, and social media algorithms often amplify fear, outrage, and division because emotional content spreads faster than calm analysis. But the feeling of instability is not only psychological. Many countries are facing real economic and political pressure. Inflation, rising living costs, energy insecurity, debt, and supply chain disruptions have affected societies around the globe. Meanwhile, trust in institutions is declining in many parts of the world. Political polarization is growing, and misinformation spreads faster than ever before. In many societies, people no longer agree on basic facts. Artificial intelligence is adding another layer of uncertainty. AI is transforming economies, surveillance systems, cyber warfare, and military technology at extraordinary speed. Experts warn that governments and societies may struggle to adapt fast enough to these rapid changes. Some fear AI could eventually destabilize labor markets, political systems, and even global security itself. At the same time, climate change is increasing pressure on governments worldwide. Extreme weather events, food insecurity, migration pressures, and competition for resources are becoming major geopolitical challenges. In some regions, environmental stress may increase the risk of future conflicts. And then there is the global arms race. Countries across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East are rapidly increasing defense spending. Military alliances are expanding. Nations are modernizing nuclear arsenals, developing hypersonic missiles, autonomous drones, and advanced cyber capabilities. The world is preparing for future conflict, even while hoping to avoid it. But perhaps the biggest reason the world feels less stable is this: the old global order is changing. For decades, international politics revolved around a relatively predictable balance of power. Today, that balance is shifting. New powers are rising, old assumptions are collapsing, and no one is entirely certain what the next global system will look like. Periods of transition in history are often unstable. The rise and fall of empires, the emergence of new technologies, economic transformation, and geopolitical competition have repeatedly reshaped the world order. And humanity may now be entering another one of those moments. The future is not predetermined, but the world is clearly entering a more uncertain era. An era defined by technological disruption, geopolitical rivalry, economic pressure, and rapid global change. That uncertainty is why the world feels less stable than ever, and why many believe the coming decades may define the future of global power itself. Follow us for latest geopolitical analysis.